This video was sponsored by Enhance, NeoWatt, a better planet, Elbilmek, Kempower and Bilkomponenter. Yo, what's up? This is a classic Ioniq I borrowed from Elbilmek. I tested the degradation on it a couple of days ago. And then when Valdemar lent me the car, he said that, yes, by the way, seems like something sucks 12-volt battery. I was like, okay, well, I'll keep that in mind. And then I did the test and then I parked the car for 2 days. Now the car is dead. DED. Shit. So, yeah, I was gonna preheat this morning and, okay, try to unlock it. Right, okay, I thought, okay, maybe that key fob is dead. Try the other. Oh, what did Valdemar tell me 2 days ago? But the low 12 volt, we can't get in. Scheisse. Okay, all right. There is this emergency key thing here we have to use. You press this button. How is this again? There. Here. Okay, try this. This is actually the first time I've done this. I never experienced this before. So, first was you're supposed to poke this in here. No, it's just a cover. You use this to, right? You do this, there. And that's the hole you put in this. We're in, okay. And then, I heard about Ioniq getting low 12-volt battery before, so, well, this is the first time I experienced this. Okay, so here's the battery. It might be a bit old. You just need to connect to it. How do we do this? Okay, there. All right, we have the 2 poles there. And here I have the safety equipment. I always call it the safety equipment. You see it in my videos. I bring this with me with the EcoFlow. And then it has lots of stuff here, like the towing strap, some light. But this is what we're looking for. A 12-volt charger. And then, yeah, why did I bring the EcoFlow? Well, because I don't have an outlet from the house too close to it. But we can use the EcoFlow. Okay, and then how is this again? The live wire first or ground first? Shit, I don't remember. Valdemar, you had told me this before, right? I think you're supposed to do the ground first and then live wire afterwards. Or, okay, whatever. We do this. And then this. And we see here. 0 amps. The heck? Do we need to start it? Wait, 6 volt. No, it's not really pulling anything. If, well, I mean, it pulls maybe 1 watt or something. But if it pulls more, then we should see it here in the EcoFlow. Okay, I reconnected again. It's now showing the 12 volt. And, is the voltage really low? Is that the battery voltage? Shit! Wait, and, what is it doing now? Is it pulling anything there? Not sure. I didn't read the manual. Wait, but according to the EcoFlow, we are not pulling anything, or it's probably very low. What? Can we at least start the car? Wait, what? Is the OBD adapter alive now? Well, I'm trying to connect here, but I can't connect. Okay, start the car. Car is dead. DED. Okay. Okay, no connection to car scanner. All right. Dude, what the heck is this charger doing? Is it supposed to be some kind of smart charger? I see in the back it supports 6 to 12 volt lead acid batteries. 70 watt, huh? 4 amp at 12 volt. And then, wait, sorry. But what is taking so long? Oh, maybe it needs to trickle charge it up because it went so deep. Man, I should have purchased one of those boosters and then some kind of battery that you just boost and then it can deliver, let's say, 50 amp or whatever is needed, or 10 amp. Okay, whatever. We're gonna leave the Ioniq there, plugged in. Not sure if it will do anything. I take the Firefly now over to Bil. I think I had the app. It's supposed to be running. What is this? Come on. Can you just open it already? There, okay. Well, anyway, I'm gonna go to Biltema and buy this booster And then hopefully that will work. Okay, mute driver assistance. Okay, let's go. Okay, here, the same thing I had. There's a different brand, right? Seems like they don't work in some situations, so maybe I'll go for this. 12 volt, 600 amp. Yeah, we don't need that much. It's just for fossil, but it's actually a lithium battery. You can see the spec here. I checked beforehand. It has some USB output, whatever. It's like an EcoFlow light. Yeah, it can be down to minus 20 degrees Celsius. Okay, I think we just need high enough current. It's 8,100 milliamps. Is it actually a small battery? Okay, let's hope this works. You know, I realized it would be useful to have another car in the household in case one breaks down. But however, I tend to borrow brand spanking new press cars, not old cars. Well, actually, no, that happens nowadays. I borrow a old car for degradation test. Maybe I should buy this Ioniq as a backup car. Well, we might want to find out about the 12 volt problem first, right? Okay, what does it look like here? Still, what? It pulls nothing, and it's still 6. Is the battery too cold? Is it too old, so it's not taking any charge? What the heck is going on here? I heard it and I thought, okay, it's going to disappear. What is wrong with this car now? What? What the heck was that all about? Okay, whatever. Okay, but yeah, let's try the jump starter then. Not sure if I need to charge this thing. Oh, I see, it comes with a charger and stuff. Okay, let's hope it was a good investment. Otherwise, I can always return it if I'm careful with opening it. Right, over there. When I charge the booster now, it blinks red. But when I look at the EcoFlow display, it doesn't show anything. It's down to 99%. Maybe it's pulling really low power. This is gonna take a while. Okay, here's the setup. I brought the sleigh battery because I'm too lazy to pull cable from there. Yeah, there's a Shuko on the wall there. But yeah, this thing is still charging. Not sure how far we have come now. And then I put a heater here, 1.5 kilo. Well, actually, it's not 1.5, is it? It's supposed to be 1.5, but it's probably lower than that. Okay, 1.3 kilowatt. But it's like fyra for kråka because there is no insulation here, so it just blows in here, kind of. Most of the heat is lost, or whatever. Alltid svinn I store bedrifter. So, okay, it's still kind of plugged in here. I'm not sure if it pulls anything at all. Put in the minus first, plus afterwards. Kind of need to just squeeze it in here somehow. This thing is too big. There, connection. Okay, that's a good thing. We're alive! Hallelujah! Wait, what the heck? The car died again, huh? Dude, how many times do you need to boost this? It was on. But then as soon as it disconnected the 12 volt, then it died. Okay. Man, it seems like I need to charge the booster. Probably need to charge it the first time, several hours, right? But the same thing the booster gave whatever it had. You can start the USB, supposedly, you see? Double click on it. And you can also long click it to turn on the lights there. But I mean, that's only lower power stuff. So it seems like for the 12 volt output to be alive, you might need to charge it longer. No, it's some kind of SOS thing. No. Okay. But then, man, this is gonna take a while because I see here the input here. 12 volt DC, 1 amp. It's charging at 12 it's charging at 12 watt only. How long do you need to charge this thing then until it has enough capacity again? But I mean, this is lithium battery. It shouldn't be stored at 10% or 5% instead of charge. It should be stored at 50%. Hallelujah, we are alive. By the end of the day, this is the booster that worked. It's old. I had it for 10 years and it was all empty, and then I charged the battery to 50%. Connected here, the car started. Well, it was starting, but it was plugged in, so I had to disconnect. Well, we are allowed now. So I have to clean up. There's a big mess right now, but see, the car is on. It should be charging the battery. Well, it claims OBD volt is 11.8. Okay, whatever. We should charge the battery as we go. I just have to go over to Valdemar right now. So it seems like this thing here, I don't know if it works or not. It was not doing what it's supposed to do. You know, it's supposed to output 70 watts. So that's kind of junk. This booster probably works. It just needs to charge a bit, but it was slow. And then this worked. So I'll probably charge it up and keep it in the safety equipment just in case. And then, well, actually I could bring all of them just in case, you know. Because if I do the zero-mile test and somehow the car goes low on 12 volt, then I'll be in trouble if I cannot boost the 12 volts. So yeah, well, at least now, lesson learned. Okay. Yeah, but this makes me wonder, what drained the 12 volt battery? When Valdemar mentioned it, I thought, oh, it's a lead bar. Always blame lead bar. You know, I don't know what kind of connection this has. Not sure. Is this the lead bar? There's some fuses there. Not sure. But then Valdemar claims no, it's not the lead bar. Okay. Second suspect. The OBD adapter is draining while it's off. Well, when it's off, then I don't get any data on it unless we're charging. Then the OBD is active. So if it's not, and okay, I haven't connected any USB should. Dude, it has a smoker's package. It's a smoker's package that drains the 12 volt. No, I actually don't know what drains the 12 volt battery, because this is offline car. It doesn't have any connection. It doesn't have app support, so it becomes a big mystery. But on the other hand, you have heard it many, many times before, that classic Ioniq goes low on 12 volt. So I wonder if it's the same problem with the Soul I have. But when I borrowed that Soul from Valdemar, I think it was last year, didn't have that many problems with it. Maybe I should carry a booster in the Soul. Okay, but anyway, I think I solved the problem for now. I don't know roughly what kind of booster works and what doesn't work. So that's gonna be it for now. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, thank you for watching and talk to you later.